Good day, everybody. Welcome to today's video. This is Jerry from Bullshit Corner. In today's video, it has been cold, minus 40 for almost a month, and as you can see, I just got stuck in that little clip. But before we go to that, this is one of these videos I want to stress on why you should never go alone, or if you do go alone, always be prepared for what happens, because you never know what's going to happen. I know a lot of times for myself, schedules with people that I'm heading out with are always different, so I'm always usually heading out first to try to locate and find a campsite and send GPS locations to people so they know where to find it. However, that being said, there's also the possibility of what's going to happening. So I just drove down this little path here. The idea was, weather's going to be warm, we're going to camp along the ridge, enjoy the views and the beauty, and enjoy a nice weekend where the weather's in the plus digits. So I go through, snow's a little bit slick, the snow's melting, but when it compacts it kind of turns to ice at the same time, so it makes things a little slick. So I just came to this location here, and I'm like thinking, okay, this is a pretty good spot. It's open, we got some trees, we're right on the ridge. This is gonna be a nice place to camp. So I'm just driving back out on the trail, and I know Steve's coming out, and Steve has a 1-ton diesel, so I want to make sure that that trail's compact enough that he's going to be able to come down on his diesel and not get stuck. And this is where I make the big mistake. Instead of just staying in the tracks, I decided to go offset of the tracks to kind of start packing down all the snow and then bring it down. But as you're going to see, that proves to be a fatal mistake, because now I just got myself stuck and there's nobody around. It's a long walk if I have to try to get out, so I need to try to find something. Alright, went and done her. Trying to clear a path, make sure Steve would get in here, and I'm stuck. There's a, probably winch off that. Pull myself across. The winch hadn't been unspooled for a while, so even in free spool it's pretty hard to pull it out, so I just used the motor to spool it out. And there's a little tiny stump that I found in the ground that I'm going to try to winch off of and hopefully pull myself out. My tires were only aired down to 18 psi. If I would have aired them down to like 10 or 12 psi, probably would have helped out too. But the idea wasn't to go wheeling, the idea was just to find a campsite. So glad that stump was there. Come back over here. I centered. Had my lockers in. Doesn't even look too deep, but with that sugar snow. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna attempt to camp in there, even though it was awesome. So I found another entrance in this little trail through the trees. I wasn't too concerned now. At this point, there was already a trail that had been broken through, and even if I did get stuck, there's lots of trees that I could winch myself out of. And if I could get in, then I'm going to set up camp. Somebody left some hot coals behind. Not cool. I guess they tried to use some snow, but doesn't always get it out. I think there was somebody camping here, but they moved on, so I'm moving in. Where do I want to set up? Is the question. There's lots of trees that are down, so it'll be no shortage of wood. I think I could just pull around and I'll set up camp on this little spot right here. Tent is set up. I just gotta set up all my things inside. You gotta pull that long pole out, put the short one in, but piece of wood right there to burn. There is lots of wood down. Gonna start with that far one first once I get set up, and then this one here, and that should be the wood for the next couple days easy. Looks like lots of trees blew down in the wind. Look at that view, just in the foothills. All right, looks like there's a trail, goes down there. Okay, I got kind of a funny story. When I was getting ready to come out, I was packing, and I was gonna throw my roto pack on the back of my Jeep, but there's one problem. I wasn't able to find the little T-handle, and I knew I had it last time I was out camping, but I tore everything apart, but couldn't find it. So I had to stick it inside the Jeep, and I'd looked all throughout the side of my Jeep, and I'd looked in there, but where I did find it was in my tent bag. So why I put it in my tent bag, I don't know. Now it's time to gather some wood. I think I'll just take my Jeep, come around, pull up in here. All right, I got that one that the wind blew down. Hook up the winch cable to it, try out that chain I built. Not built, but bought. And then do that far one. We'll do that far one first, drag it across. I think that'll be awesome. Oh, what do you know? Wonder if I'll exceed the winch length. Need a little bit more. Pull it out to the red, I guess. I am so close. So close. Throw the choker chain on it. Gives me to here. Actually, just pulled out the winch a little bit more. So I might actually reach. Oh yeah. Will I? Oh yeah. Perfect. I don't know if that was any easier, but I just need to satisfy my curiosity. And yes, it works good. I just gotta unravel it and then very evenly spool it. Need to start chopping some wood. Get a fire going. It's starting to get dark. Had a little bit of trouble getting the fire going, but I think we're lit now. Oh, finally sit down, take a break, set up camp, gather wood, fly the drone. It is now motherfucking beer time. This is my new favorite beer. Yes, sir. First off, motherfucking beer time. Cheers, everybody. Oh. Oh. That feels so good. Oh. I'm going to tell you right now, I did get a little bit worried when I got stuck, only because I got stuck about 1 o'clock. It is now 4:30. If I wasn't able to get out, I would have been stuck there still all this time. Luckily, that sling I purchased worked good. Wrapped around the tree stump, hooked up the winch line, pulled myself out. Good to go. Makes me feel really good. Yeah, I keep on saying to myself that I'm not coming out this time of year camping because the days are still short. But after 2-3 weeks of minus 40, we are in the positive plus numbers. Actually, we're probably falling around 0 degrees right now, but still feels good to get out, enjoy the weather. A couple days, back to the grind. Oh, excuse me. Had a few interviews already for some work, so probably be heading back to work pretty soon. It is what it is. Got to bank some money to afford some new projects, LS swap and that Jeep, whole bunch of other things. Struggle is real. I had to chop all that wood up into smaller pieces because it's so wet. You can hear it. You can hear the moisture sizzle out. I don't have a good enough bed of coals yet. Tonight's dinner, keeping it simple. I always like to keep it simple. Gonna have some farmer sausage and a Pepsi. Got some pork loin cooked for tomorrow. Look at that outstanding view. Still no word from Steve. Said, I'm gonna be out before night. It is about 5:30. I'm gonna say, yeah, she's dark now. Finally got alright fire burning. Some nice coals. My Coleman lantern. Best thing you can buy since sliced bread.
A lot of it must have melted after you came in.
Possibly, yeah. Does it seem slick?
No. I'm down to 4 pounds front rear, so it's okay. I mean, the tires look like they're squished pretty good, so I don't know.
Oh, here comes Steve.
Here's the tree that was over the trail, I guess, eh?
Yeah, last weekend somebody cut it out. Yeah, keep on coming back. It's all clear. Just inside my hot tent. I'm going to start off with some wood burning tonight. And then switch to the diesel heater. Just came inside, grab a cigar. Should be good. Once it gets burning good, I'll choke it off a little bit. You don't want to choke it off too soon and the fire goes out. Need a good burn going. It's burning, but I'm not hearing a lot of popping yet. Yeah, go little fan, go. Got the wood stove stoked up for tonight, and then once it goes out, diesel heater time. Well, that's day one, just in my Russian hot tent. Got time to shut her down and see what tomorrow brings. Weather's supposed to be nice. It's not going to be too cold out, so if both heating systems don't work out, I won't freeze to death. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If any questions or comments, post them below. I'll see you guys in the next one.